Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Crypto at Work. My name is LJ, where I like to talk all things about Bitcoin, altcoins, and cryptos all together. So a quick little story time. And hopefully on this video, you'll learn from my mistakes and learn how I corrected my mistakes. My mistake was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I bought Bitcoin at $40,000. It was my day off. I was again doing some yard work, again having a couple beers, getting white girl wasted, getting ready to annoy my wife later that day. I'm looking at my portfolio and I see Bitcoin at 40,000. I'm hearing all the hype. Bitcoin's going to the moon, $100,000. Dogecoin was going crazy. It was great times. So I went ahead and I threw $100 when Bitcoin was at $40,000. Now to some of you guys, $100, that's not a lot. Well, to me personally, that is a lot, and that was definitely a lot to me back in the day, because I was working paycheck to paycheck. I didn't have the greatest job at the time like I do now, and $100 to me went a long way. So to just throw $100 at one point into Bitcoin was a big deal to me. As well, I was doing my dollar cost averaging into other altcoins at the same time. It was just that spur of the moment. A couple coronas later, I'm like, hell with it. 40,000, boom, threw $100 in there. Well, fast forward a couple weeks, a couple months, Bitcoin's going up. I say a couple weeks, Bitcoin's going up to about 50,000. It's getting to about 60,000. And I remember one day I'm on the toilet checking out my crypto portfolio. Morning ritual, probably have the same thing if you're waking up early in the morning going to work, and looking at my portfolio, and what do I see? Bitcoin starts to tank from its all-time high down to like 50,000, 45. That's fine. I'm pretty well where I'm at. I'm happy where my portfolio is at with Bitcoin and my altcoins. Well, you kind of know what the story happens from there. Bear run hits, and the bear market smashed everything. Bitcoin was tumbling down under $40,000. Altcoins were taking dumps. It was looking ugly. I was in the red. I was in the negative. I hated life at the moment. I was like, why did I make these mistakes? And then fast forward to a little bit to about November, December of last year, when Bitcoin was about $20,000, $17,000, and even at $16,000. Well, that was when the FOMO, or the FUD, really kicked in. Not FOMO, FUD. The FUD was Bitcoin was going to go to $12,000 to $10,000 to $5,000. And it was at that moment where I was like, you know what? Under $20,000 to me seems like a hell of a deal, because yep, I gotta give my hats off to the man George from Cryptos RS. Kind of helped me look at things a little bit differently. It wasn't a quick rich get rich quick scheme. Being in crypto is something that you got to be patient with, and I was learning about dollar cost averaging as well a little bit more at the time, not just throwing money in at whenever I had it. And I was like, hell with it. At $17,000, I believe, was the point where I pulled the trigger, and I put in about $500, and I started the dollar cost average when Bitcoin was going up a little bit more, from about $17,000 to about $21,000. Put in a lot of money for someone that works as much and that lives paycheck to paycheck and has a bunch of bills, probably just like a lot of you guys, and probably the one or two girls that are watching this. A lot of you guys, don't have that free income to just throw a lot of money into something, especially if you got kids, a house, cars to pay off, utilities. Can't just be throwing money you don't have into something and risk losing it. Well, I played that a little bit, wasn't the smartest, but I believed in where Bitcoin was going to go in the future. I was committed on continuing to dollar cost average into Bitcoin and the altcoins that I chose, which were pretty much down as well, just like my last video with what I did with Cardano when I purchased it at $3. It was probably the same damn day. Bought Bitcoin at 40,000, bought Cardano at $3. But going to that point when Bitcoin was at 17 to about $21,000. I was throwing in a lot of money, and I was really dollar cost averaging a lot into Bitcoin. I kind of put my altcoins to the side just a little bit and did that. Basically did that. What I didn't do is I did not sell, even though I hated watching my portfolio just tank, watching my money disappear. I didn't want to sell because I was already to a point so low, buying at 40,000. Now it's under 20,000. You might as well just buy in and fingers crossed. Well, like I said, I was convinced and I believed that Bitcoin was going to be much bigger than where it was in that bear market period. Well, let's fast forward today. Bitcoin just slapped above $42,000. That $100 that I put in about a year and a half or so ago, it's now in the green. All the money that I put into Bitcoin is now in the green. So, to learn from my mistakes, don't just throw in money when you're a little hammered. First and foremost, some of my worst decisions were from me getting shit-faced and deciding to throw money into stuff. And then I hate to say it, some of my best decisions came from that as well. So it's kind of a win-loss situation. The main takeaway from this video though is dollar cost average is the best method for you as an investor. A dollar cost average, and not to sell and not to panic. Shit's going down, it's looking ugly. That's when you want to start buying in. And I learned it the hard way. And you know what? Like I said, fast forward to today, I am up on my profits on practically almost all the altcoins that I invested in. And I am super glad that one, I did not sell, and two, I continued to dollar cost average, even from those super high moments to the very low moments to where we are today. So, like I said, takeaway from this video, don't sell at your losses, continue to dollar cost average, and be very patient because better days are around the corner. I want to keep it short. If you got anything from this video, please leave me a like and a subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you know when I come out with more content. And as well, leave me a comment down below. Do you believe in the dollar cost average method? Do you believe I was a dummy buying a Bitcoin at $40,000? Do you think I was smart investing a lot of money in Bitcoin when it was at $15,000, $16,000, and $17,000? How did you invest? Where did you start investing Bitcoin? I would love to hear your 2 cents. And as well, thank you so much to you all that have hit that subscribe button to this channel. We're now over 80 subscribers. Shit means the world to me. I appreciate it. It's only 80 subscribers, but to me that's a lot. When I had 10, that meant the world to me. I was like, there's 10 of you all following me. That's crazy. But to me, it means the world, and I appreciate it. So thank you all for joining me. And if you haven't, like I said, smash that subscribe button and join me on this journey to become financially free, because I believe that we all are hard-working individuals that want better days ahead of us and want actual financial freedom or some sort of financial freedom. I hope you guys took something from this video today. I hope you all have a great one today. Take care. Peace out.